makini kudumisha amani. Mtazamaji, ni taarifa ambayo tuliangazia awali na ambapo msemaji wa serikali au wa afisi hiyo yake Kanzedena alikuwa amezungumza. Hebu tusikize ni yapi alijiri.
Uhuru Kenyatta, the former president of the Republic of Kenya, who was appointed then as the facilitator to oversee the process. Now, the Nairobi peace process was structured around two key elements: political dialogue and military intervention. The political aspect focused on engaging all stakeholders, including armed groups, political factions, civil society, and regional partners, in an inclusive conversation aimed at resolving the conflict and fostering long-term peace. The military element involved the deployment of the East African Community Regional Force to provide peacekeeping and peace enforcement support, complementing the political dialogue efforts. Now, progress through June 2023 was encouraging. The facilitator, President Kenyatta, conducted extensive diplomatic engagements, meeting with political, civil, military stakeholders across the region. Key initiatives included multiple targeted discussions with armed groups, including the M23, confidence-building measures with various civil rights and women groups, and the organization of several high-level conferences to resolve tensions and identify pathways to peace. These efforts were supported by ICRAF, UN, and MONUSCO, led to a noticeable reduction in hostilities and a return of displaced persons and significant withdrawals by armed groups from strategic areas in North Kivu. However, in June 2023, as the all-important 4th Intra-Congolese Dialogue Conference was set to take place, political attention in the Democratic Republic of Congo shifted toward the upcoming national elections that are to be held that year, that is 2023, in December. The shift resulted in the slowing down of the Nairobi peace process, and unfortunately at the same time, a political impasse resulted in the withdrawal of the Kenya forces from the ICRAF. This suspension disrupted the momentum of the peace process, leading to a slowing down of the peace negotiations and a breakdown in military cooperation, and ultimately a resurgence of fighting in the region. Now, despite efforts to maintain dialogue, including consultations between the facilitator, President Tshisekedi of DRC, and the M23 leadership, the political and security landscape in the DRC became increasingly unstable. Following the December 2023 elections in the DRC, the formation of a new government delayed the resumption of the Nairobi process. While engagements with key stakeholders continued, the lack of political momentum, coupled with renewed hostilities in North Kivu and South Kivu, has significantly undermined the progress made between the year 2022 and 2023. The M23, once subject to a cease agreement, has now regained control over key towns, including Goma, and fighting has once again escalated across the region. The Nairobi peace process, though temporarily sidelined, remains a critical framework for dialogue and conflict resolution in the eastern DRC. The facilitator remains committed to finding pathways to peace in collaboration with the government of DRC, regional partners, and international stakeholders. However, the recent resurgence of hostilities highlights the urgent need for renewed political will, regional cooperation, and sustained support for peace efforts to avoid further deterioration of the security situation in DRC. The facilitator is of the strong opinion and belief that
Mtazamaji, huyo ni msemaji wa afisi ya Rais wa awali Uhuru Kenyatta, hapo akitoa taarifa yake rais huyo wa awali kuhusiana na msimamo wake kuhusiana na swala hilo la usalama kati ya taifa hili na la DRC. Sasa tudundadunde viwanja.